You can make $90,000 a year and feel completely broke. And you can make the exact same $90,000 and feel untouchable. Same paycheck. The difference comes down to one number almost nobody can name. Meet Julian and Mark. Same jobs, same company, same salary around €55,000 a year. Same morning coffee on the commute. On paper you couldn't tell them apart. Then both their cars break down the same week. Same repair bill of €1,400 each. Julian taps his card, pays without flinching, and goes back to his day. Mark reads the estimate 3 times, feels his stomach drop, and starts calculating which payments he can delay. Same income, same bill, 2 completely different lives. What separates them is not discipline, not luck, and not the salary. It is their net worth. There are 3 specific levels on that net worth line where your entire experience of life and money quietly changes forever. Today I am going to map these 3 levels with real numbers, real math, and real examples so you can see exactly where you stand and what to do next. By the end you will have a clear plan to reach the first level and build toward the others, no matter your starting point or age. We obsess over income. How much do you make? What is the raise? But income is just water flowing through your hands. Net worth is what stays in the bucket. And that bucket has 3 lines where once you cross them everything feels different. The first level is €100,000. This is escape velocity. It feels far for some and small for others, but it is the most important threshold because of the math and the mental freedom it brings. The power behind it is compound interest. Your money starts working for you. At 7 to 8% average annual return, which is realistic with diversified stock market investments like global ETFs over the long term, here is what happens. Imagine saving and investing consistently. Getting to your first €100,000 takes real effort, mostly from your own savings because the market help is still small. It might take 7 to 8 years of disciplined contributions. But once you hit it, the game changes. At €100,000 invested at 7%, your money generates about €7,000 a year on its own. That is passive income appearing while you sleep. Going from 100 to 200,000 takes less time than the first 100. The snowball starts rolling. This is not just math. It is psychological freedom. Studies show that financial stress taxes your brain like losing a full night of sleep. Constant background worry about emergencies reduces your problem-solving ability, affects every decision, every conversation, every parenting moment. Crossing €100,000 buys you quiet in your mind. No more low-grade financial static draining you. Here are 3 real scenarios with concrete euro numbers at 7% annual return, assuming consistent monthly investments and reinvested gains. Losing scenario, you wait until age 45 and invest €200 per month. By age 70 you have around €180,000. You may still need to work or cut back heavily. Average scenario, you start now at age 32 and invest €400 per month. By age 70 you reach €850,000 to €1,000,000. This gives a comfortable retirement with the 4% rule providing €34,000 to €40,000 per year in safe withdrawals. Winning scenario, a young couple starts at age 28, invests €500 to €600 per month combined, increases contributions over time as income grows. By age 70 they build €2.5 to €4,000,000 or more. True financial freedom. The difference comes from starting earlier and letting time and compounding do the heavy lifting. Starting 10 years sooner can nearly double your final result with the same monthly amount. Key decisions that make this possible. First, pay yourself first. Automate 20 to 30% of your income into investments right after payday. Second, eliminate toxic debt like high-interest consumer loans and credit cards. Third, invest intelligently in low-cost, diversified assets such as global stock ETFs through tax-advantaged accounts. Fourth, stay invested through ups and downs. Time in the market beats timing the market. Fifth, build an emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses. Sixth, continuously increase your income through skills, side projects, or career growth. Now let me bring this to life with real couple examples. Take Sophie and Julian, a young couple in their late 20s. She is a teacher, he is an engineer. They live modestly, automate investments, avoid lifestyle inflation. They hit €100,000 net worth in their early 30s and keep building. Their money now works alongside them. A mid-career couple with kids in their 30s or 40s faces higher expenses but uses the same principles. They focus on increasing income while automating investments and perhaps adding rental property for extra cash flow. They reach the second level faster than they expected. An older couple near 50 starts catching up aggressively. They maximize contributions, downsize where possible, and optimize taxes. Even starting later, they build meaningful wealth and peace of mind. Advice tailored by age. In your 20s and early 30s, go aggressive on growth. Invest mostly in stocks, build strong habits early. Small consistent actions compound massively. In your 30s and 40s, balance family needs with investing. Consider real estate alongside financial assets. Automate everything and review annually. In your 40s and 50s, accelerate. Increase contributions, boost income, catch up where needed. Focus on both growth and protection. In your 50s and beyond, optimize and protect. Diversify more, use the 4% rule for withdrawals. Focus on tax efficiency and healthcare costs. Common psychological traps to avoid. The hedonic treadmill. Lifestyle inflation where spending rises with income and you feel stuck. FOMO during market highs leading to bad decisions. Panic selling during crashes because of loss aversion. The belief that everyone lives like this, which normalizes financial stress. Overcome them by automating decisions, setting clear rules like visualize your life at 8 before big purchases, and focusing on long-term progress instead of daily worry about bills. Health issues or unexpected costs create stress. You depend on family or government support. Days feel restricted. Regrets about not starting earlier linger. Second, the winning path. You wake up without financial pressure. You travel with your partner when you want. You spend relaxed time with grandchildren. You feel proud of the legacy you built. Mornings bring peace, not anxiety. You have options, freedom, and the ability to help others. Life feels abundant. The hardest part is reaching the first €100,000. After that, the machine works for you. The wealth is not reserved for the lucky. It belongs to those who start today and stay consistent. Your actions this week. Calculate your current net worth. Open or optimize a tax-advantaged investment account and set up an automatic transfer. Decide your monthly investment amount and start it. Comment below with your age and your first step. For example, 34 years old, starting with €300 per month. If this video helped you see a clearer path, like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more practical wealth-building content. Share it with a friend who needs to hear this. You can do this. The compound effect is waiting. Start now and watch your future change.